You're listening to KVGA-FM, broadcasting as far as the Raffalapagos Islands, all the way down to the Reno-Vidya Valley.
Hi, V. Hi, it's me, Jab. I didn't have time to make a set. I thought I was able to make one this week, but I was way too busy, and my name is on the poster, so I didn't want to just do a no-show. So usually I make funny mashups and cool mashups with songs from racing games like, SSX and Ridge Racer, but this is island themed, so I thought I was gonna do one with Outrun, but I just didn't have time. So in order to make up for it, I asked ChatGPT to tell me a story about a gamer on vacation on the beach to go with the whole island theme. So let's see what ChatGPT has to say about the gamer on vacation. And who knows, this story might resonate with one of you. All right, let's do it. The sun was barely above the horizon when Alex, I guess his name is Alex, stepped onto the beach carrying two things, a worn backpack and a stubborn habit that had followed him everywhere for the past 15 years, gaming. Wow, they're just outright calling gaming a stubborn habit. 2026, I thought everyone was into gaming. Alright, whatever. For most people, a vacation at the beach meant disconnecting. For Alex, it meant bringing the game along. He found a quiet spot where the sand was still cool and soft. The ocean stretched endlessly in front of him, shimmering with that early morning gold that made everything feel like a start of a new level. Okay, he muttered to himself, new map. Alex was a lifelong gamer, the kind who remembered cheat codes from childhood, who could still hear the startup music of his first console in his head, who believed every challenge, digital or real, had a strategy. This trip was supposed to be different. No tournaments, no ranked ladders, and no late-night grinding sessions, just the beach. And yet, tucked safely in his backpack was his handheld console. He had promised himself he wouldn't touch it, at least not on the first day. He sat down, stretched his legs into the sand, and watched the waves roll in. The rhythm was hypnotic. Foam surged forward, then retreated like a breathing creature. What the fuck? Okay. For a moment, Alex felt something unfamiliar. Silence. Not the kind of silence between gunshots in a shooter game. Not the quiet during a loading screen. Real silence. No notifications, no voice chat arguments, no teammates shouting, "Where were you?" Just gulls and wind. He leaned back inside. Maybe this is good, he admitted. A jogger passed by, kicking up sand. A family was setting up umbrellas farther down the shore. A dog chased a tennis ball into the surf. Alex watched it all like something observing a new open-world game for the first time. Oh, someone observing, my bad. Everything he looked, he saw mechanics. The tide moving in predictable patterns, birds diving like AI routines. Whoa, is that a diss on AI? Damn, ChatGPT just dissed itself. Okay, moving on. Where was I? I lost my spot. Okay, here we go. Kids building sandcastles, co-op construction mode. He chuckled. You've been gaming too long, man. Still, curiosity crept in. What would a beach game be like? He imagined it instantly. Beach survival mode. Objectives. Build shelter. Collect shells. Manage sunlight exposure. Avoid aggressive seagulls. Side quests. Find the best taco stand. Beat locals at volleyball. Discover hidden tide pool loot. He grinned. If someone actually made that game, he'd play it. The sun climbed higher, warming the sand beneath him. Alex eventually stood and walked toward the water. The first wave rolled over his feet, shockingly cold. Whoa! He laughed out loud. It had been years since he'd felt that instant kind of reaction. In games, cold water was just blue texture and maybe a stamina bar. Here, it was real. Has bro never been to a fucking beach before? Whatever. The ocean pushed back with weight and power. He stepped deeper. Another wave hit his knees. For a second, he felt like he'd entered a boss arena, huge, unpredictable, and far stronger than anything scripted. A group of surfers paddled past him. They moved with the calm confidence of players who knew the map perfectly. One of them caught a wave. Alex watched, fascinated. The surfer stood up smoothly, riding the crest as it curled forward like a living thing. Balance, timing, precision. It looked exactly like a skill-based game mechanic. Except if you mess up, you face planted into the ocean. Alex stayed in the water until the cold finally drove him back to shore. When he returned to his backpack, he hesitated. The console was inside. He could feel it like a quest marker. Just one match, he thought. Just to check in. He unzipped the bag. The console glinted in the sunlight. His thumb hovered over the power button. Then something else caught his eye. A sand crab scuttled past his backpack, sideways like a tiny mechanical enemy. Alex watched it disappear into a hole. He frowned, then smiled. "All right," he said. "New challenge." He grabbed a stick and started drawing in the sand. Soon he got a Discord notification, sorry. Soon he had created something that looked suspiciously like a level map. Paths, towers, obstacles. A kid walking by stopped. "What's that?" the kid asked. "A strategy game," Alex said. The kid squinted at the drawing. "With sticks?" Prototype version. The kid sat down instantly. Within minutes, they were building sand forts and digging trenches. Alex explained imaginary rules about defending the castle from waves that acted like enemy attacks. When a big wave surged up the beach and partially destroyed their defenses, the kid shouted, "Boss attack!" Alex burst out laughing. They rebuilt stronger walls. Soon, 2 more kids joined, then a dad. Suddenly, Alex found himself in a full multiplayer match against the tide. People passing by smiling at the chaotic battlefield of sand structures. Every incoming wave forced them to adapt strategies. Higher walls, better drainage, sacrificial barriers. Alex realized something strange. This was the most fun he had playing a quote-unquote game in years. No ranking system, no toxicity, just creativity and laughter. Eventually, the tide rose high enough to wipe the entire sand fortress away in one unstoppable surge. The kids gasped dramatically. "Game over," one shouted. Alex stood, brushing sand from his hands. "Or," he said, "new round tomorrow." The kids cheered. As the sun began painting the sky in ridiculous colors, orange, purple, pink, Alex returned to his backpack. The console was still there, untouched. He picked it up. For a moment, he considered turning it on. Then he looked at the ocean again. Another surfer caught a wave. The sky looked like concept art for the most expensive game ever made. Alex powered the console on. The familiar startup sound played. He smiled, then he powered it back off. "Save game," he said quietly. He zipped the console back into the bag. The beach wasn't a game, but somehow it felt like the best level he'd played in years. And tomorrow, he planned to explore more of the map. Ocean emoji and video game controller emoji. Alright, so I don't know what the moral of that story is. I guess go outside every once in a while. I don't think it wants you to stop playing games entirely because it still showed that he still liked the console by the end. But, I guess go outside every once in a while. I don't know. I hope this was a waste of time. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed The Gamer Goes on Vacation. You know what? I'm going to ask ChatGPT, what did the gamer learn after this? After that day at the beach, the gamer Alex learned several things that stayed with him long after the vacation ended. Oh my god, this is long. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is... Okay. Number 1. Real life can feel like the best quote-unquote open-world game. Alex realized that the real world had the same things he loved in games. Exploration, unexpected events, challenges, and creative problem-solving. The ocean, the tide, the sandcastle, battle against the waves, it all had the same sense of discovery that good games give. The difference was that nothing was scripted, every moment was unpredictable. Number 2, not every fun experience needs a screen. For years, gaming had been his main source of fun. But the beach showed him something surprising. He could get the same joy from simple things like drawing a game map in the sand or building something with strange Okay. It reminded him that games are inspired by real life in the first place. Number 3, multiplayer in real life is different. Online multiplayer often meant arguments, competition, and pressure to win. But the sandcastle defense game you played with the kids was cooperative, silly, and relaxed. Nobody cared about winning, they just enjoyed the experience together. He remembered that games are meant to connect people, not stress them out. Number 4, breaks actually make gaming better. Okay, see, here's what I was talking about. By stepping away from his console for a while, Alex noticed something important. He didn't enjoy games less, he appreciated them more. Taking a break refreshed him, the same way a player feels excited again after returning to a game they love. And number 5, life doesn't have a pause button. In games, you can always pause, restart, or reload a save. Real life doesn't work like that. Watching the sunset, feeling the cold water, laughing with strangers. What is it with the Okay, whatever. Those moments only happen once. Alex realized that if he spent the whole vacation staring at a screen, he would have missed the entire level. In the end, Alex didn't stop being a gamer. Instead, he learned something better. Life itself is the biggest game there is, and sometimes the best move is putting down the controller for a while. Controller emoji, sunset emoji, tide emoji. Okay, so that's the moral. Thanks to ChatGPT. Enjoy the rest of the actual sets that people spent time to do, and you don't have to listen to my punk ass anymore. All right, bye V. See you at the VGAs. Take care now. It says 11 minutes and 45 seconds, so I'm just going to keep yapping until it hits the 12-minute mark, so the VGA team has a better time scheduling this. All right, 7, 6, 5. I don't know who's after me. I don't know who I'm opening for, but enjoy their sets. Go!
KVGA-FM, where the wind is warm, the drinks are cold, and the cringe is homemade.
this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that.
KVGA-FM. If you put it right next to your ear, you can almost hear the ocean.
Once again back, it's the incredible. Guess the feeling wasn't indelible. Masticated up all the edibles, still ain't tripping. Apathy had to make out a body the status quo. Avatar opportunity is creating the capital. And no cap audiences are infinitely more valuable when they thinking they ugly and acting fat in the fashion. Kill yourself. Blue blocker touching the glowing screen. Blue baby bottles and soda stream. More peace will equal a brighter dream. You got a function to know the scene. Still a dream killer. Straight edges learning how to lean. Silhouette is chilling with stilettos and a meme. Mugging something money better. Homie stronger than caffeine. Drink it, let him tell you. Cool enough to rock the metal, seemed like it was natural. Matter of fact, come on and touch it. Might be what you actually want. A waste of energy debating the mechanical progenitors when gender is so easily programmable. You know that. Beating it without leaving a bruise. Out the window, whatever you choose. Cameras are tracking your every move.
flights, 80 grand large. So we lean with it, pop with it. Vertical Jones, mean with the top missing. I'm sitting clean with the bottle kitted. I hopped out, saggy jeans and my rock glisten. But I spent about 8 grand, mommy on stage, doing the ring dance. She let it hit the floor, made it pop. Got my pedal to the floor, screaming fuck the cops. We fly, no lie, you know this. Falling
Pack your bags and get ready for 2 hours of hits from KVGA-FM.
This is the world of
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
あら世界飽きたしなんだか眠いなあの What you mean 転がる T そのままにどっかに行こうよタイムスリップ視野狭くなってるけど星街広すぎるランデブーみんな集まりますまとまります固まりますプリプリダンス笑えば超いい感じ固まりますPretty
snacks, 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 snacks.